Well, a very good evening and welcome to Athletics on 216 in partnership with Kiro. This evening on episode number 8, we've got another amazing guest in studio, and as is our tradition, I'm going to make you guess who it is. She is, listen carefully, your ASA under 20 400 meter silver medalist. She's also your ASA under 20 400 meter hurdles gold medalist. And this is the big one. She went to the World Under 20 Championships where she brought home that amazing bronze medal in the 400 meter hurdles. Ladies and gentlemen, in studio this evening, Henna van Niekerk. Henna, how you doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
Amazing stuff. Good to have you here. And I'm looking forward to having a chat with you. But before that, touch my blood. All right. So Henna, your CV speaks for itself.
Yes.
Went to those major championships locally, you delivered. Internationally, you were able to bring back a medal. Just run us through that journey and, the process and what it took for you to get to that amazing achievement.
Oh, well, obviously, a lot of hard work. I think going through last year, just preparing for Worlds, like making sure I qualified to just be in like the squad and then finding out, okay, I'm in the team. It was really crazy because we went for like a Europe tour and there I ran a PB. So just after running my PB, I found out, okay, I'm actually going to Worlds. So it was super exciting.
Yeah.
And then getting there and preparing for that was really exciting, and it did take a lot of hard work. But it was very fun. I enjoyed every moment of it.
I mean, let's start locally. You get to those ASA Under 20 championships. I mean, the junior year, probably one of the most important years when it comes to, setting yourself up for the transition to senior athletics as well.
Yes.
You get to those ASA championships in that 400 meters, you get a silver, but obviously your main event is that hurdles and getting that gold medal. Just tell us, how was that and how do you feel about that performance?
Obviously that was still really amazing. Like, I really enjoyed running. It was, I wouldn't say comforting, but it's at home. So it was at Polditch. So it was a very comforting feeling to be there and just, knowing everybody and being like, okay, I've got this, I can do it, and just going for it.
I mean, it makes a difference, Local event, I mean, it is nationals, but it's right at Polditch. You can sleep in your own bed. Family is there, getting that support. That makes it amazing. But we'll touch more on that. We've got your first race that we're going to look into. This was your 400 meter at those ASA Under 20 championships. As you can see there, just run us through this race. Like I said, not your main event, but very competitive in this event as well.
Yeah, so with the 400 meters, I think I really shocked myself. Like, just going into it, I wasn't really nervous because it's not my event. So it was just like, just go, enjoy it, try and see what happens. And I was in an outside lane, so I knew I had to not look at or focus on Sinead, but just be like, okay, just stick with her and make sure, like, when you get tired, just stick. And then in the last 100 meters, like you'll see now, I start, this is where I shocked myself because I thought to myself, like, oh wait, I can still go. So I had to play a little bit of catch up, but this is where I shocked myself quite a bit because I didn't think I would actually go past and get a silver medal. What
a race. I mean, just looking at the caliber of athletes in there, Precious Mulepo, Colleen Skippers, as well as obviously Shanae Vermeulen, who was in fantastic shape. Yes. So that silver, I'm sure by then you knew, okay, something is coming here, we're in good form, and then, building up to your main event, that gives you a lot of confidence. But obviously the confidence as well as the work you put in, very important. Office Macy's, I don't know what you guys are doing there, but of course, it has something to do with your amazing coach, Maritza Kutsia. Just tell us about working with her and what makes, the culture at Office Macy's so, strong, especially when it comes to track and field.
So I think, like, Coach Maritza is she's very passionate about athletics, about hurdles especially. And I just think that she's so motivating. Like, she isn't, like, if you aren't willing to do the work, like, what's the point of running?
Yeah, yeah.
So she's a very dedicated coach, and I feel like she would always go the extra mile for her athletes. So just working with her and like being in the presence of someone with so much knowledge, it's really amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, the ladies as well there. I mean, you guys must be talking at warm-up, at training, go Macy's.
Yeah.
Let's do this. What's happening there? What's the energy like in the school when it comes to athletics?
Oh, well, we love it. Like it's like we used to say, like a golf of Affie sissies is always on the like pavilion or right behind you, ready to support you.
Yeah.
Like it's just before inter high. It's crazy because everybody's just so excited to go and support each other. It's very nice.
I mean, it's what makes school sports athletics so exciting. I mean, when you look at the energy, our bond, inter high, all these top competitions where the singing, the spirit, the gees, it's you know, the fast performances as well. School athletics will always be probably one of the most exciting, you know, competitions to run at. School athletics, just tell us about that and what role it played in your career running at the school athletics in those competitions.
Well, I think that it really just changed my perspective on running. Yeah. Not just because you always look forward to running a race, but knowing like, okay, my entire school is there to watch me, like it just makes you so excited to run and be like, okay, I'm ready now. And like with the relays, like showing the whole school, like in matric, your relay outfits, and everybody has a special moment. So it's really nice.
It is nice. It's special, and it's amazing. I mean, that's what makes you wanna give your best. Now look at your next video. This video here is your special 400-meter hurdles race. This is where you won that gold medal. Just run us through this race. Obviously, a lot of expectations. Going there is one of the favorites. How do you handle that type of pressure, but also go out there and deliver?
Well, I don't feel like, obviously I do have a bit of pressure to like make sure I run good times, and I have to be sure that I do each hurdle, like or attack each hurdle, like not stuttering or any of that. But I think that it was more just to go out and see, you know, go for it and see what I can do. So I wouldn't say that I had a lot of pressure, but if I had to have pressure, it would have been to just give my all. So I don't know how to explain it. Like my dad always says, like the number one rule is to enjoy it. Yeah. So instead of being like, oh my goodness, like I'm so nervous, what if I don't run this time? Or I'm like, just enjoy it, go for it, see what I can do. I mean, if I give it my all, the result should show. Absolutely.
Yeah, coming to that final hurdle now, knowing that it's in the bag. I mean, it's a special feeling being an SA champion. You know, we touch on this race because obviously those SA championships are coming up in the next week or so. Yes. Preparation towards that as well. Now you'll be stepping up as a under 23, first year as a under 23 athlete. You know, how do you prepare and get yourself in the best condition possible going into nationals?
Well, obviously really training hard, mentally and physically. I think it's very important to be mentally prepared for a race. So I've just really been training hard and then just getting ready to go out and have some fun.
Have some fun. I know that's probably the most simple advice you can get. Like I always tell the athletes, listen guys, training, not nice. No tayoba. Haha. It's not good. It's tough. It's where all the pain comes. It's sweat, blood, the tears, you name it. It's all a training. Race day, that's the time where you need to go out there, and it's like, you know, when you look at going out to the championship, everybody's watching, you know you're in good shape. Now it's time to just enjoy yourself, you know. I think that's probably the most important aspect of it, right?
Yes, no, I agree. I feel like a race is showcasing all of your hard work. So it's like just going out and telling everybody, I've worked so hard and this is what I can do.
Look how hard I've been working, y'all. And then, I mean, working with your coach, Coach Maritza, one of the best hurdles coaches in the country at the moment. And I mean, she works a lot with female athletes, but also male athletes, the likes of Linda Kuhle-Gora.
Yes.
Being in that group, it must be special. I mean, probably some of the athletes you look up to in that group as well. Do you have a role model? Somebody you look up to, or are you paving your own journey?
No, so being able to train with Zane, and she's also a role model for me, is really, really, really amazing, because it's getting to know on a personal level and like a professional level, because seeing how she runs and being able to like have her as a training buddy is really, really nice. And yeah, it's like our group energy is just, it's so different, because it's all of these like top athletes that are willing to work hard and are dedicated to embrace the pain at a training session and push through. And it's really nice because everybody supports each other. So when they see, okay, today's a tough day, like Linda and I will be like, one more to go, let's just do it, you know.
Amazing stuff. I mean, that's what makes it work. Being part of a group, a strong group, motivated, one more, let's push. You know, it's all about supporting each other. And that's what makes training in a very powerful training group work so well. But next, we'll be going to a quick short break, and then we'll be back. But first, we've got some highlights of the week. Stay tuned.
The 13 boys for this 80-meter hurdles final. They do. It's a very good start there from Ntando Dube of Gauteng, but here come the two athletes, Sarden and Prince from the Western Cape. It's Sarden ahead of Prince, and Dube takes third. This time they're away, and it's a good start from Botma, who's already leading Gauteng, tracking him nicely on his inside, but it's this man from the Western Cape. Botma's going to win it, and he does so comfortably. Boys under 11, 80 meters, they get off to a good start. Oh, it's a very good one from Conradi, but here comes Calvert going past Conradi. William Nell in lane 2 trying to keep up. Western Cape are going to sweep the podium, and Daniel Calvert. Oh, a slight twitch there from our athlete from the Western Cape, but she manages to get away, does Leah van der Merwe. And it is indeed Leah van der Merwe that leads them coming into the home straight. A challenge from the Free State on her inside, but van der Merwe is now striding away, and she's going to win this one quite comfortably. What does the clock say? Van der Merwe inside 20 seconds. And they are off. Running well is the athlete from the Western Cape. She's going to win this one quite comfortably, is Mia Janse van Noordbeek. And it's van Noordbeek that wins ahead of Mika van der Merwe.
Welcome back to Athletics on 216 in partnership with Curo. Still in studio with Hannah for Niekerk. But before we chat with Hannah again, we've got an important message for the athletes. This is an anti-doping education message, and it goes as follows. As athletes, your health and reputation are important. Staying informed and exercising caution when it comes to dietary supplements, you can protect yourself from potential risks and maintain a clean and fair sporting career. Always remember, the responsibility is yours to ensure that you put into your body what does not jeopardize your future in sports. Very important stuff. Hannah, good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been lekker so far. But now, heard a bit of your journey coming towards, those great performances. But now I want to test your knowledge. It's time for the pop quiz, and these are your questions. So it's very simple. I'm going to ask you questions. Some of them have A, B, C. And with that, you just give me the right answer. One of them won't have an A, B, C. So you just have to make sure that you know it. You ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is the first question. What is the SA under 20 400 meter hurdles record? This is for women.
Okay.
Is it A, 56.01? Is it B, 55.05, or is it C, 56.98 seconds?
It was B, the 55. Is it the 55?
The correct answer is B. Correcto mundo. I'm feeling generous. I'm going to give you a bonus point.
Okay.
Can you guess who ran that record?
Zane van der Walt.
Zane van der Walt. Well, now we call her Zane Geldenhuys. Well done.
Okay, thank you.
So it's not too bad. All right.
Yeah.
Second question. What is the SA shot put under 20 African record? Is it A, 21.18 meters? Is it B, 22.07 meters, or is it C, 21.88 meters? Hannah?
I'm going to guess and say C because I have no idea.
C is incorrect, unfortunately. The correct answer is B.
Okay.
And the person who holds that record is Kyle Blichnoot. All right, this is the third and final question.
Okay.
Got an opportunity to make it 3 out of 3. This one, it should be easy. The first SA under 20 athlete to go under 10 seconds in the 100 meters. Who is it?
Bayanda Wazala.
Bayanda Walaza is correct. Fantastic. So that's 3 out of 3. Well done.
Thank you.
And with that, let's look at that amazing sub-10 performance from Bayanda Walaza.
Bayanda Walaza, Bayanda Walaza, Bayanda Walaza. 9.99 seconds unofficially. 9.99 unofficially for Bayanda Walaza. His first sub 10 seconds. 9.99 seconds for Bayanda Walaza.
What a fantastic performance there from Bayanda Walaza, sub 10 seconds. I mean, what can you say?
It was crazy. It's so fast.
First SA under 20 athlete to run under 10 seconds. I mean, fantastic stuff. All right, now we're going to focus back on Hannah. Hannah, we're standing in front of the Hannah Wall of Fame here. Tell us, which of these performances would you say brings back your most happiest memories?
So I would say this picture right here. It was, so you can't really see it, but it was a picture taken the moment right after I crossed the line in my final at World Juniors. So I'm actually looking at there was like a big screen displaying my time, and I was just super happy because I had broken my PB. And like it was just such an amazing feeling of I've just given it my all, and it was, I want to say unbelievable because I couldn't believe like, oh my goodness, I just did that. So yeah.
Amazing stuff. I mean, sub 57 seconds as well, just to top it off. So, I mean, there's no better way to end the season than that.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
And what other photo would you say is one that is maybe closer to your heart that you think you want to touch on as well?
So I would say this one with my coach, because Coach Maritza does not take a lot of pictures. So I felt super proud in that moment, and I just really felt like I had my coach to support me, and she was there through my entire journey. So I felt very, very special at that moment.
I mean, a special performance, and having your coach at World Championships as well. I mean, it's not easy. Not all athletes get to have that. But I mean, with what she's achieved in her years in the sport is fantastic. All right, now let's get to know Hannah a bit more on a personal level. Who is Hannah off the track when you're not training? Even the mentality that you do take to training as well. You know, who are you away from the track?
So I feel I'm quite boring actually. I love reading, watching a little bit of Netflix series, and just overall being, I'm a homebody, so I like to cuddle up under a blanket and watch a nice movie or read a book or just spend some time on my studies.
Where were you born? Are you from Pretoria or?
No, so I'm actually from Boksburg. My parents do live in Boksburg, but I study in Pretoria.
Ah, all right, cool. Yeah. Great stuff. So obviously those amazing performances, it's not an easy thing to do, and it obviously takes a lot of, hard work and a lot of work that you need to put in as well. What word of motivation would you give to the young athletes, your age, even younger? Maybe they see you as a role model and they want to achieve what you've achieved. What word of motivation would you give to them?
So I would tell any athlete that to not stop until you're proud, to not focus on just winning, but to dominate the field and create a legacy for yourself and enjoy it while doing it.
Sheesh, that is powerful. Dominate, enjoy it, don't stop till you drop. Amazing stuff. I mean, that's the type of mentality you need to have as an athlete. What would you say are some of the most important lessons you've learned from track and field?
that your mindset has the biggest impact on your sport. And you shouldn't underestimate yourself. You should always believe in yourself and believe that you can achieve the impossible.
Impossible becomes possible when you dream. Big week coming up. This week here, we've got a lot of those national championships coming up. We'll give you those fixtures shortly. How are you feeling? I mean, the time is here. You've put in the work. Now it's time to go nationals, under 23. And then a few weeks later, you're probably going to be running as well at the ASA Senior Nationals. How are you feeling?
I'm super excited. It feels like I haven't raced a lot yet, so I'm just so ready to get out on the track and just go, I don't know, like go crazy. It sounds terrible, but I really am looking forward to just being able to race again.
Leading up to those national championships, Hannah, this is the most important part of the season. All the previous work is done, provincials as well as those leagues, to make sure that you're in good shape. Mentality getting into this period of the season now. How are you feeling and how do you make sure you stay locked in?
So I'm very excited, and I just think like at this point it's very important to keep your focus, especially like going to training, staying dedicated, and then just believing in yourself, like believing you've put in all of the hard work so far and that you can achieve what you want.
Achieve what you want. You better go out there and get it. What I keep hearing a lot of the athletes coming in here and saying, when it's war, it's war. Do you carry the same mentality, or is it a bit more friendly?
So I would say yes, like I'm friendly before running, like I'm very chatty before like standing around, whatever. But once we get to the blocks, like getting ready, getting into them, unfortunately it's time to be serious.
Unfortunately for her competitors, it's time for war, in other words.
Yes.
All right, Anna, such an amazing time chatting with you. But of course, the tradition must continue. Before you leave here, you need to show me a dance. And you'll explain it to me, and then I'll jump in. You ready?
Yes.
Over to you.
So we're going to start off with acting as if we've got headphones on.
Okay.
So the song goes, My Anxiety, and then, no, I don't really know the words. So it says, My Anxiety, and then it goes, bara, ta-ta, and then we're going to turn around like this. And then once you've turned around, it just goes, ta-da, ta-ta, ta-ta.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. You count us in, and then we'll get into it. All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. So, my anxiety, na 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 da da.
Ah, eh, ah. So good to have you here. That is Hannah for Niekerk. And that wraps up episode number 8 of Athletics on 216 in partnership with Kiro. And what an amazing time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. We'll be seeing you soon. Those championships, make sure to stay tuned to those amazing fixtures. Good night.